Gentlemen, you are back. Welcome to the most see.
Yep. Move it along. Move it along. We
Yo,
back.
we back, man. It's the public party right here for the SmackDown live recap. I think we should make a public party like little logo or something. I think that would be raw.
That might be kind of nice,
Public party, something saucy.
Kind of little saucedo.
Ladies and
You
gentlemen,
feel me?
welcome back. We're glad to have you. Thank you for being with us.
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown. Ooh, SmackDown was a little fire. It was a little fire. Graham, how
Yes,
are
indeed.
you feeling tonight?
Oh, I like SmackDown a lot better than I liked Raw last night. Hey, this show, I ain't gonna lie to you. It like flew by. This show was a breeze.
It was a breeze. It was quick. It was down to the point. Boom, bop, bop. You know, I guess they don't want to take away from, what's finna happen tomorrow night on NXT or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's get right into it, man. I think we should address the big news, the explosive news.
Hold on, before you do that, let me hit this right quick. Hold on. I got you.
Yeah. We needed it. We got it, baby. Listen, everybody out there, ladies and gentlemen, Kofi and Kofiettes. We have our next challenger. We have a challenger scheduled, ready, locked, and loaded. And it is for the very first episode of Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, October 4th, right? That's the 4th? I'll be getting my dates mixed up. There's so much happening on the 2nd, the 4th, and the 6th. Ladies and gentlemen, right. Kofi Kingston was approached by the Beast incarnate himself, Brock Lesnar, alongside Paul Heyman. Look, they ain't playing no games. They're getting straight to it. Heyman said his client want that title. I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised that he would want to wait until... I mean, I know why they, as a company, would want to wait. But I'm a little surprised the Beast would want to wait until Friday Night SmackDown. And hey, not tonight. Or next week. Live from San Francisco, by the way. Well, why wait? I guess the next question will be why not, right? I mean, what?
Yeah, gotta pop a rating on the first show.
Not only that, but Brock Lesnar seems like the type of guy that he want that check. He want that money. He don't work for free. He know his big money coming on October 4th. He know his big money. He know what that's all about. Fox. Yeah, he ready for that. And you know who else is ready for that? Kofi's ready for that. He didn't back down. He said, Ian Woods, hold on. Nigga, I got this.
He did. He said something that they had to bleep out.
I said, yo, Kofi getting in the zone. He feeling it up in here. So that's what I'm saying, Graham. You know, the Kofiites, they coming out. Did you hear the crowd? Listen, all the viewers out there, did you hear the crowd? It didn't sound like they was getting tired of old Kofi Kingston. Yeah, they was ready. They was ready. And Kofi's ready. He said he accepts the challenge. He said he's gonna stick by what he said. He's gonna stick by his word. He said he was gonna be a fighting champ, and that's exactly what he's been. And he's fought everybody. I mean, and this was a good swerve. Just when you thought that it was gonna lead to Orton and Kofi.
Oh yeah.
You know, they hit the switch, and Lesnar gets first dibs at the champion on the Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Now here's the question: Is this the end of Kofi Kingston as our WWE champion?
See, I don't like that everybody's just, you feel me? Like, I don't want to say everybody, but I don't like that there's so many people that's ready to give up on Kofi so fast just because this match is being announced with Brock. 2 nights before Hell in a Cell, by the way.
2 nights before Hell in a Cell.
So is Hell in a Cell, well, rather, is the WWE Championship not going to be defended on the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view?
I mean,
I wonder.
I mean, you got to look at it. It would give all kinds of light, which I feel is rightfully so, to The Fiend. I mean, you got to think that's got to be the main event, right? I mean, The Fiend, LeSNAR, Rollins, Hell in a Cell. Or maybe you can, you know, run it back at Hell in a Cell. Kofi versus Brock Lesnar. Who knows? They got a lot of options. It's a lot of things that you can do with this whole situation involving the greatest WWE champ of all time and the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. We got somebody in the chat, The Fiend, said, "Let me in." You see?
See you in hell.
See you in hell. See you in hell, indeed. Before we move on from Kofi, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, this might have been the last time we see the Revival and Randy Orton paired up. Maybe. I mean, I would think that it's time for Randy Orton to move on. I don't think he's. I mean, SmackDown. You know, SmackDown's kind of really been his home forever. You know what I mean? Like, that's been his shit. So it might be time for him to move on and go over to Raw before he gets ready to, whenever his contract is up, and head over to TNT. You know, I mean, did I just let that spoiler out?
He might be going to New Japan. You know, he wants to wrestle Will Ospreay.
He might. Look, man, the 6-man tag team match was dope. I seen somebody say on Twitter that it should be at Hell in a Cell. It should have been a 6-man or 6-way. I don't know if they said Hell in a Cell or not, but a 6-man winners take all WWE Championship, SmackDown tag team titles. That would work, kind of.
I think I saw what you're talking about too, by the way. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that, but we ain't getting that.
we most definitely ain't getting that. Ali versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This match.
Wait. New Day and Kofi. New Day won that match.
They did win that match.
Kofi got the pin. Who did he pin?
Scott Dawson? Yes.
Boom. Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2, 3. Count him out, buddy. Bam.
Now, does the New Day get another shot? I mean, I know that
no rematches.
I know it's no rematches, but I mean, if you in a feud and there ain't no other contenders as of right now. I mean, I would think that. I mean, hell, Sasha Banks did it. I'm sure Charlotte's gonna do it, but then again, maybe not, because I don't know, Bailey. We'll get there. We'll see though. I know who should get a shot at the championship. Ali. Looks like they're heading there. It was supposed to be Ali versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a match, and Sami Zayn and Nakamura said,
Right.
It was like, not tonight. Buddy. We ain't doing it. It ain't happening. Nada. I want to address something real quick. Since we're talking about Ali, I want to talk about his friend Cedric Alexander. I know. We're talking about SmackDown, but I just want to address it. A lot of speculation out there that Vince McMahon is called for a burial. Now, why in the hell would Vince McMahon openly just be like, bury him? What kind of wrestling world are we living in, to the point where we've gotten to the point where it's being reported that Vince is just saying shit like this? And why would
at a show that he's not even at, apparently.
Exactly.
A show that he was reportedly Not
Come
that.
on, man.
He called in and was like, you know what? Bury him. AJ goes over. Make him look like a bitch.
I mean, damn, you can't lose twice before somebody starts saying, "Oh, this person's getting buried or that person's getting buried." It's like, yo, he lost twice. So what? That don't mean he getting buried. So did AJ. AJ lost twice in one night. You know, but it is what it is. Calm down, guys. I don't think anyone backstage would be okay, especially anybody black would just be okay with Vince McMahon saying bury him. So yeah, I don't think you want that kind of heat on his radar with anyone backstage right now, cause we running shit, dog. Anyways, I mean it's the truth. Kevin Owens shows up amongst the WWE universe. And everybody goes nuts. First of all, I even seen when he sat down, some chick came right in his damn face with a phone. I'm like, damn, damn, bitch, can't you chill out? But and then backstage, Shane McMahon was seen looking at the monitor, and I forget which referee it was. I think it was. It doesn't matter. John Cone. There we go. Nicholas's dad. He went into Shane's office, said, what did he say? Somebody wants to see you?
Somebody wants to see you. And, oh, by the way, Kevin Owens is here.
and Shane's like, really? Hey, you better be careful. Shane probably could have fired his ass right there. Like, nigga, you fired.
Even I was like, really? He's looking dead at it. He's like, oh, by the way, Kevin Owens is here. I don't know if you know this, but... He was like, look up, Shane. Say cheese.
Oh, my God, bro. I was like, all right. You asking for it, John. He walks out of his dressing room or office, whatever you want to call it, and he's served.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure we all knew what this was. Looks like Kevin Owens is suing Shane McMahon. And I'm going to be honest. During this segment in the ring, when it came back from commercial and all that, I'm kind of over it, so I was just like, oh, God. Like, I heard a couple, like, $1 million, I don't know how much, but it was like $1 million that he would get if he won. They didn't really break down much, but then they kind of got into it when Kevin Owens was talking about how he got fined, right, for striking a referee or
$100,000,
and then
so he's suing for $25
million. They throwing numbers out, boy. 100,000, 10,000, and $25 million.
Just random
that
numbers.
Saudi money is not being used the right way. I'm gonna say that right now. Bring back Pyro. So he's suing for $25 million. He says it's because he actually struck a referee as well. He was wrongfully fired or something like that, right? Wrongful termination. There we go. And then that was it. Everyone chanted you.
No, that wasn't it. There was a little tiny other tidbit that just took this a little bit left. Like they could have just left this little tiny tidbit out when Kevin Owens said, "No. There's some verbiage in there that you didn't see, that you didn't pay attention to, because when I win this lawsuit, I get to come back and stand here in this ring, and I get to say, Shane, you're fired." And I said, what?
Maybe they're going towards, I don't know. Let me stop, because I tend to do this. I tend to say shit or try and put shit together to try and save them, like make it make sense, but it doesn't make sense. The only way I would see anything like that happening is if Kevin Owens came back in some type of like role where he had some power, right? Like, and he fired Shane that way, or
right. But what type of lawsuit gives you executive power? Like, if I win this lawsuit, I get to say, you know what, you can't do this no more. Like you can't. You feel me? Like that doesn't. It doesn't really make sense.
Doesn't make sense at all.
No.
It just kind of went. It was. I don't get it, man. I seen someone on Twitter again say, "God, I hope this is over with before they get to Fox." Well, probably not going to be over before Fox, because Fox is in what, 3 weeks?
I'm assuming this is going to lead to another Hell in a Cell match, a Hell in a Cell, or some type of match at that same pay-per-view.
No.
So, yeah, this will be over in about 3 weeks or so.
Jeez, that's sad, man.
When Shane gets drafted to Raw.
Oh. And what if Kevin Owens is the one who actually does something to make him get drafted to Raw? And that's his way of saying you're fired.
I'm not rolling.
All right, well, I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm going to let you say it because you had such a great time watching this moment happen. Watching this certain individual make this introduction.
Oh, man. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1/3 of the Migos.
Yes.
Probably the number one Migo these days. I don't think there's really any debate in that anymore.
Hey, not at all.
Offset.
Yes.
Came out. ATL. Ric Flair dripping all over the ring in the road. You know what I'm saying? Styling and profiling.
Ooh.
These young hoes be wildin'. You know what time it is, dog.
The ice on his neck.
Offset came. Yeah. Offset introduces Charlotte Flair for her match with Sasha Banks.
The Queen. Woo! Flair! The Queen. Woo! Yo, that was tight. I'm glad they didn't force it with a whole Offset segment with Flair out there and all that. I'm glad they didn't force it. That was dope. He was home. He brought her out. That was tight.
And that was it. You feel me? Nice little, just just a little extra little.
That's it. And that was a little. Let's get us in the blogs for the week. Let's get us in the hip hop blogs. ATL.
Somebody was like, somebody said, I can't wait to see these wrestling journalists try to explain who Offset is.
Oh my God, Offset.
Right, Offset. Rapper Offset was at SmackDown this week.
You know what's even funnier? A lot of the wrestling journalists already, when I looked on Twitter when it happened, a lot of the wrestling journalists out there are like, holy shit, it's Offset. I don't know about that shit, man. Oh, but y'all talk about Kofi don't need to be champion anymore. Get that shit out of here. You don't give a fuck about no Offset. Offset. But let's get to the match. Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. They just giving all the dope matches away for free on Raw and SmackDown.
Yep. That's because these rosters is about to. It's time to shake things up.
It's about to be over. What'd you think of the match? Charlotte won by disqualification because Bayley interfered just as it looked like Sasha was finna tap out. What'd you think of the match? I seen a lot of people saying that Sasha looking like a chump. She's looking weak. Other than her day, when she came back, she's looking like a chump. What are your thoughts on that? You think she's looking like a chump?
Really? A little bit. A little bit. But honestly, all that's gonna change when she beats Becky Lynch at Hell in a Cell. So I don't know what people are really.
I understand and I get it, but I don't necessarily know how else they would. I mean, she's not gonna beat Charlotte. I wouldn't expect her to beat Charlotte. Clean. I mean, I could see they could have had her beat Charlotte with the help of Bayley, right? That would have worked. Mm-hmm. But Bayley already beat Charlotte. So you would think that... Because then if that happened, they would say, Charlotte's looking like a chump. Charlotte's looking whack. Charlotte's looking weak. I mean, I think it works for everybody in the situation. Because Bayley was looking weak just a couple of months ago until she turned a tweener. And now she's the strongest SmackDown Women's Champ ever. To some people. Oh my God, Bayley's such a badass now. Oh my God, this is what we needed. We needed heel Bayley. And real quick, to bring attention, since we're talking about the women, to bring attention to what's been circulating all day in regards to Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. I know that a lot of people caught an exchange between her or between Bliss and Sasha, and people say it looked like Sasha stiffed her or what. Took a cheap shot, and they're like, "Oh my God, they really hate each other." Listen, this is a wrestling match. I'm sure Matt Hardy hated Edge's guts at one point, right? But they had to do business, and they had to do what they had to do. Yeah, and Edge even said, they both said there might have been some stiffies in there. Cool. Didn't nobody complain then? So if there's some stiffies between Sasha and Alexa every now and then, why are we complaining about it? We want them to turn it up. I love that. Y'all saying that Sasha looking like a chump, but Sasha is wrong if she taking a couple cheap shots, playing her character, playing the heel that she's supposed to be. She's wrong for that. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is what it is, and then people dragging Nia into it because Nia retweeting what people are saying in favor of Alexa Bliss, and it's just like, but y'all don't even like Alexa. Y'all say she can't wrestle, so whose side are you on?
Mm-hmm. People don't know. Hey, like my dog Jizzle said, that's me. You feel me? The third member of the PE3. Just say you don't like seeing black people have fun. Just go ahead and say
it. So what? Sasha's a problem now? Is she a danger to the women's division locker room now?
So the friction between two parties is no longer cool, but it was cool, like you mentioned, with Edge and Matt Hardy, and it was cool with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. But no. Is that because these are women and they're supposed to be catty? Or like what? Exactly. I don't know what the deal is, but people gotta chill.
Y'all people want them to be booked like the men. Y'all want them to have as much time as the men, but whenever they go out there and show that they can do shit and just as good as the men, and yeah, they might settle their little personal backstage differences every now and then. I mean, they ain't gonna kill each other. You know what I'm saying? But damn, let her live, man. She feeling herself. So, you know when Sasha in her bag, she don't give a fuck about none of that. She out there to win, man. She out there to prove that she belonged to be in that ring. Yeah, of course she gonna try and shine over Alexa, whether she like her or not. But hey, it is what it is. After the match, though, Bayley and Sasha, they were kicking the shit out of Charlotte. And Carmella came to the ring to save her. Now, I don't know if this is in relation to Bayley calling out Zelina and Carmella and I forget who else she had on her list. And she was like,
Zelina, Carmella, and there was one other person.
Who was one other person? Oh, Liv Morgan.
Who else it was?
Boom, so I don't know if this is a response, a physical response to what Bayley sounded like she was challenging. So, you know what this seems like? It seems like while Bayley is trying to watch her best friend's back, she also has to remember she's the champ. So she's got a target on her back. She got women in the locker room ready to take her head off. You know, it could ultimately cost her the SmackDown Women's Championship while she's sitting up here trying to make sure that her best friend gets the Raw Women's Championship. I like it. I like everything that's going on in this whole situation. The 4 horsewomen all involved in like this huge women's division story. So yeah, I'm feeling it, man. Where do we see Carmella? I mean, I don't know. People said Carmella couldn't wrestle either. People said they didn't like Carmella. She was trash. So does Carmella get a shot? I know a lot of people want to see Liv Morgan. I actually think Liv Morgan, but I heard they're repackaging her. Yeah,
I believe so. She recently cut her hair. Yeah, she cut her hair. She filmed a video where she was like snip, 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 cutting her hair or whatever, but you couldn't see her face. You just saw like the pink locks just dropping on the ground and all of that. So yeah, we're gonna get to see the real Liv Morgan sometime soon here. I'm assuming this is gonna be after the draft. You know what else I want to see after the draft? I want to see Naomi go to SmackDown, and I want to see Naomi turn heel.
That'd be dope.
That's what I want.
That'd be dope.
That's what I want.
Maybe a Team Bad reunion. I'm just joking.
Stop.
Team Bad. But Graham, I just want to say something before we get into this next part. All hail King Corbin. The player was out there flossing. You know, he was...
Yeah.
If I had sleeves right now, you know, he had the rings. Shit.
Migo Corbin.
Yo, that's who they should...
Hey, wait. Corbin Huncho? Huncho Corbin?
God. Yo, that would have been a dope... I know you got to... That's like WrestleMania worthy right there. Offset or Migos backstage with King Corbin. You know that... Come on, man. Listen. Baron Corbin was given his crown, his robe. I knew it was a little weird that he wasn't sitting in that chair. I knew it was a little weird. I'm like, something about to go down. Why he ain't pick up the scepter?
Right.
What's going on? He called out Chad Gable. Made a bunch of short jokes. What'd you think about this whole coordination? Coordination, right? Did I say it right?
Yeah. So we're getting a Chad Gable Baron Corbin feud out of this because it doesn't seem like the finals match was a one-off based on this interaction. And I'd be okay with that because Baron Corbin has been crazy. He's been dope as of late. And like I've been saying, Chad Gable's matches during the King of the Ring tournament have not been my favorite. He's had some good matches, but there's been so many other people in the tournament that have had better matches. My opinion. But I think this is good for him to have like his first like real program as a main roster single star with Baron Corbin because they work good together. Even back in NXT, I think that was a tag match that they did for the Dusty Classic or something like that. So even back then, like I think that they have a good chemistry, and I like it when Baron Corbin works like faster paced matches, and he's not just doing like a full Nelson sitting in a ring for like 2.5 minutes talking about you like that?
Shut up. Miss Miley said that she doesn't understand why Carmella, of all people, came in for the save. And she said because these guys want Alexa to be a dainty angel in regards to Alexa and Sasha. What are your thoughts on that? Yeah?
I agree with her. They gotta chill. Reel it back a little bit, buddy.
Reel it back. You gotta take your time with it. Dang it! I'm about to pass out. Yo, how can
Don't do that. Don't do that. We need you to
do
finish the show.
You're done with it. Dang it. Social Mix FC said, I can see the Offset appearance being a go-to move for Fox. Celebrity cameos, minimal involvement, of course. Yes, that would be great. Just like that unannounced shit, though, like popping up. Like the fact that they didn't make it.
Nah, dog. They got to start announcing some of this when they go into Fox, dog. We need some eyeballs on this, dog. Like, how you not going to say nothing about Offset popping up on SmackDown, dog? Not that there's some huge wrestling contingent crossover. Rap contingent crossover. That's going to be like, oh, snap. I got to watch SmackDown because I can't miss Offset. How can I miss Offset?
This was a test, though, to see, like, this is what happens when you ain't watching WWE. Anything can happen, right? Like, Offset just might, that might have been a call that, Vince was probably like, well, fuck it. Go out there. No way that happened. This was planned.
No way that happened.
Just like Kay being there last night, that was definitely planned. But yeah, I guess
Oh, you wait till Westside Gunn and Conway pull up and have a in-ring segment with the Viking Raiders or something like that.
Yo, that's gonna be crazy. This whole draft shit, it's either gonna be extremely entertaining or a disaster. We talking about personalities coming. They got names to pronounce. I don't know, man. Kabuki Warriors.
Oh, man. We remember how this turned out when they had like the special guest hosts for like that whole. And this Sunday at Summerfest. Like, Pippin, if you don't get your bum ass.
Hopefully these guys are like, guys or girls aren't as bad as Mike Adamle, though. Mike Adamle was trash, and he wouldn't even know damn celebrity. He wouldn't even know damn celebrity. That man was employed by the company. He was definitely trash. So Chad Gable gets enough. He spears him through the damn chair. He says, fuck this. He starts tearing everything up. He ripped the robe, smashed the crown. Just disrespect. What? He should be fined for that. Yeah. I'm about to start a petition right now. A hashtag, fine Gable. For stepping on that crown. That's disrespect. You don't treat the king like that, damn it. Would you treat Jerry Lawler like that? No. Would you treat the excellence of execution like that? No. Don't treat Corbin like that. That's my guy.
Would you treat Billy Gunn like that?
Never. I'm a Nash man. Well, maybe now because he on the maybe now because he on the other side. You know what I'm saying? But is he on the other side? I ain't seen them involve him with nothing. But we're gonna get into that. Actually, we're gonna talking about it on our AA Weekly, on our flagship podcast show that drops every Thursday. Make sure you go to publicenемiespodcast.com and subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast. Yes, we talk about AEW too. We have a whole segment dedicated to that. AE Weekly. Don't miss it. Heavy Machinery and B-Team. Otis.
Here's an option. Here's an option for your next tag team feud for the Revival. Heavy Machinery.
I thought they was going. I thought when Heavy Machinery first, I thought they was going with that when they had a triple threat tag team match. I thought they was going with Heavy Machinery, but they pulled the damn plug on it. I'm like, God damn. Otis got some new ring gear.
Now he can't take off the straps when he does the caterpillar. Not that I care that he's taking his clothes off.
It was a part of that though. Like you knew, like it was coming when you. Now you just gotta have him sit there and go. Oh,
we knew that the B team was not going to win this match, right? I think we're pretty much
of course,
we're both on track with that one.
Beat up by the Fiend during a dark match. They were not winning this one. Social Mix, thank you for the compliment on my Vince impersonation. I do a good Vince. I love Vince. He said, "Is Kofi run over?"
I don't know, dog.
I hope not. You know how big that. You know how many haters Kofi will have if he actually beat Brock.
You know how many people are gonna be happy if he when he loses, if he loses, yeah. So yeah,
super.
I mean, I'm not gonna give up on him just yet, man. I'm riding till the wheels fall off, and like we said, like Jizzle said last week, I'm damn near going down with this shit, man. I'm so happy that this match is not a Hell in a Cell, so I don't have to do predictions and go with Kofi on this. Because I'm scared.
You know who I was gonna pick. I mean, if that happened, I'm going with Brock. No, but yeah, we're gonna see, man. I hope it's not over. I hope they spare Kofi a few more months. The way it's been going, I was like, yo, Kofi can make it to Royal Rumble. That's golden. He can make it to Royal Rumble.
This is a really big roadblock.
A really big roadblock. Huge. He don't just got Brock in front of him. He got Brock. He got Fox. He got everything in front of him right now. He got a whole network looking at him like, nigga, they looking at papers like, yeah, Kofi, we're gonna have to let you go. And like, yeah, nah, I don't think our UFC audience don't know who you are, so sorry. Daniel Bryan. First of all, before we get into Daniel Bryan, what'd you think of the sit down with Rowan and Michael Cole?
It was bad.
Really?
It was bad. It was bad. What do you want me to say?
He's pretty good. I like him on. He talks very well. That's the most I heard. That's the most I heard him talk ever.
No. He does talk really well. He talks really well. It's just the material that they're giving him is just like, calm down. Let him cook. Let him cook. You know what I'm saying? You got a question about Luke Harper? Why don't you go out there and you ask Luke Harper a question? Dog, like you got a little chicken nugget.
Yo, I think honestly with Harper and Rowan, it's just best that they don't make them look or sound like scary human beings, right? I mean, they look pretty crazy, right? But they're not the Fiend, right? So kind of like Braun, like you don't want Braun going out there going, I'm gonna tear everything apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, and I think that's kind of what hurts him. I mean, if he'd have went out there with Austin that night, a contract signing, and went, Austin, you know what I'm saying? People would have been like, oh, God, shut up, But they cheered him. They clapped, He spoke like a man, because that's what he is. But in regards to Harper and Rowan, I'm glad Harper's back. Access Harper. Soon to be Worlds Collide Harper. Soon to be 24/7 champ Harper. Yo, every time Luke Harper is on either Raw or SmackDown, I'm wearing this 24/7 shirt. I'm just going to put it out there. Anytime I see him, he don't have to be a part of nothing. But you'll know if Luke Harper was on the show if I'm wearing this shirt. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
There we go until the prophecy is fulfilled.
Until he becomes champ. And then I will get a shirt with him holding the title on it. This will be the Luke Harper recap show. Yo, Daniel Bryan. He comes out. Look, I don't even know where this is going. I mean, where's this going? Where is this going? What is this? I seen somebody on Twitter say this may lead to Harper and Rowan versus Bryan and Reigns. You said that? That's gotta be, if that happens, that's gotta be the most craziest tag team match you can make.
In Hell in a Cell.
Okay, if it was in Hell in a Cell, if it was in Hell in a Cell,
nah, I don't think it'd be.
Okay, see, I don't know, but I don't know because I think for me, I still need why. Like, what is Harper's involvement in this now? Because now you got to think, okay, why Harper? I think, and Michael Cole was trying to get to that, but Rowan, you were being so damn rude.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I got you. Role reversal. Harper's the bitch now.
Okay.
You know?
Bryan, get the hell out of here. I'm in charge now.
That's all I got, man. Yeah, basically. Rowan's in charge. Harper's the sidekick. They switched it up. Now Rowan gets to slap Harper around and tell him what to do because nobody tells Rowan what to do.
I got a legit question right now. We're talking about all four of these guys. Where the hell is Buddy Murphy?
That's a really, really good question.
Why isn't Buddy in this mix? I mean, Buddy kind of suffered an ass kicking on account of all this shit that Rowan started too. So if I'm
Buddy Murphy, I'm a little ticked off, man. Low key, he was the MVP of that story. Like he had like some really good performances, and he got
a lot of people. I think Reigns owes him a thank you. Rowan owes him a thank you because not only did he get a lot of praise, but Roman got a lot of praise too. And now Rowan is kind of like at the top of this story, and he's getting an identity and praise too. I don't know. A lot of people say this story was botched. It didn't turn out the way it was supposed to, or maybe they didn't have plans for. I don't know, but I see this going nowhere as of right now. I mean, who can Roman trust? I look at it, it's just like, can he really trust Bryan? Like, why would he trust Bryan? I see.
Bryan got beat up too. Roman Reigns is a baby face. He came out and saved Daniel Bryan, even though he was wrong at first. So does Daniel Bryan get an apology from Roman Reigns?
It's only right? I mean, you got to. Maybe they put their differences aside.
Only right.
Maybe backstage they do a little. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they do the little thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they come out and shield vest or something. Huh?
Don't do that.
Come on, man. He was a part of the Wyatt family. Yeah, he can be a part of the Shield. He can be a brother.
Don't do that.
Oh, man. Okay, well, that was pretty much it to top off SmackDown. I mean, it could be a tag team match at Hell in a Cell, which I feel like, okay, get Bryan back in the mix. He hasn't wrestled in a long time. I don't know, man. I guess I'm looking at the bigger picture, like, further. Like, how do you end this? How does this work? How does this turn out? The real question, when is Roman Reigns going to be in the title picture again?
Yeah. I think we're good without him.
Roman's got to win the Rumble.
It's been...
I'm giving my early prediction right now. Roman Reigns is going to win the 2020 Royal Rumble match, and he's going to He's going to main event WrestleMania 36. I'm calling it right here. What is it? September 17th. Public Enemies Podcast SmackDown Live Recap. Right here. If you're watching on YouTube, it's youtube.com/Public Enemies Podcast. Okay? Follow us on Twitter at the Enemies POD. On Instagram at the Enemies POD. THEEN. POD.
Yeah.
You know what it is. You know what it is, baby. It's right there on the screen.
You was on track too, and you
it's
died
right there
out.
on the screen too, so I could have looked at it, but I was authentic, and I let y'all know that shit hard to say when you said it 50 million times. Okay, please make sure y'all visit publicenemiespodcast.com and subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast. And I want to challenge all our listeners out there: if you listen to our podcast, hit us up. Let us know how you like the show. Send us a DM on Twitter or Instagram. Leave a comment under one of those pictures. Tweet us or subscribe and hop right here in the comment section of the Public Enemies Podcast SmackDown Live or Monday Night Raw recap every Monday. And yeah, just let us know. We want to hear from you guys. We want to interact. We appreciate those of you who do. And yeah, man, tomorrow is a big night for Triple H and the company, the Undisputed Era. Roderick Strong looking to dethrone Velveteen Dream. North American Championship on the line. Still don't know if that's going to be on USA or if it's going to be on the network. They what do you call it? They promoted it on Raw last night, so I'm assuming at least that match is going to be on USA, which means we're probably not getting the Matt Riddle Killian Dane street fight on USA. You know what they're doing? That's hey guys, you want to see the rest of this? Subscribe to the WWE Network. You'll get it free. You'll get it free.
Definitely. And not only that, you'll get Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
Yo, next week, I won't be here for the Raw or SmackDown Live recap.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, no show
I'll be
next
live
week.
in the flesh. You know what I'll do? You know what we'll do? I think we should still give them a little something. Maybe we go live on Twitter or something. Maybe we do a little something. We have to do something. I'm gonna be there. I want
Periscope-y.
I'm gonna be there. I gotta let y'all feel the electricity that I'm gonna feel when I'm in the building. we gonna give y'all something.
Yeah.
Y'all stay tuned, man. Again, that's why it's important. Follow the socials. Again, at the Enemies POD. You see it right there on the screen. Twitter and Instagram. Give us a little follow and let us know. Leave a comment. Shout out to CJ. My boy. And Graham, you know what? You gonna get your belt soon, player. We appreciate you guys for being with us tonight. I'm gonna say it again. I know, but I gotta say it one more time. The flagship podcast show drops every Thursday. Yes, we talk about everything wrestling related and more. So if you're here and you enjoy wrestling, but you also enjoy other things like sports, maybe a little music here and there, hot topics, anything like that, fuck with us, man. Subscribe to the podcast. You know, if you don't want to type it all in, just go to our Twitter or Instagram at the Enemies POD and hit the link in the bio, because guess what? It's going to take you right to it. Oh, another easy way to do it too. Go to the pinned tweet on our Twitter. Go to the pinned tweet. The link in the pinned tweet will take you directly where you need to go to subscribe wherever you want to listen to the podcast. Follow me at Brian Tronic. That's BRIANTRONIC.
How come he can spell that, but he can't spell the Enemies POD that fast? It's too many E's in it, man. It is, and it's like a back THEENEMIES. Y'all time out.
Follow Public Enemy #1 Graham at Oh My God Graham. Yeah, he ain't gonna be supposed to give me number one for very long. Follow CJ at _me with 2 E's. That's spelled DATS. And stay tuned to our social medias. Like stay tuned. We're gonna let y'all know and give y'all updates in regards to what we gonna do with post shows regarding the NXT and how we gonna handle all that situation and AEW coming up and all that stuff. So please stay tuned. Bear with us. We got y'all. Graham, you got anything to say before we get out of here? Yeah, brother, I tell you right now. Yeah.
No, I'm good. That was good.
Dang
You
it!
did well. Yeah.
Sting. Oh, I just want to get out there. All right, Shivani, back to you. All right, we're gonna see y'all next time. Peace.